monsters, and then that's like 35-40% of the game, and then the other 60% of the game you're just pretending to be a Japanese high school boy going about his daily existence. So you're like, you have to go to class every day, and then after school you have to decide what you're going to do, and you have to build up your social contacts. So you have to go, like, make friends with the other kids in the class, and, like, it's basically just a life. It's basically The Sims, kind of. But you're just.
But you also fight monsters.
But then every once in a while you go into, like, your mind palace, and you have superpowers, and you have to fight monsters.
I don't know if I've played Persona 5. I played one that was on the DS. I think it was a Persona game, but I believe, or maybe it was on a. Oh no, maybe
I never played one before, but apparently there's a million of them.
I remember playing the original one on like PS1.
Oh yeah.
I can only hear on my left. Does that make sense?
Generally, that's how
Okay.
it is.
All right. Come on now. But I think, I remember playing one. Oh no, it was on the PlayStation Vita, so that makes more sense because I think it's a PlayStation. But I remember a lot of it was like, I'm new to town and I need to make friends and I think this girl, but it's
That's exactly what it
It
is.
was all the high school, sort of the high school drama stuff, and then I'm like, oh yeah, now I have to do this. These weird. The fights got really long. That was my one.
I'm still at the very, like, I just did like the first chunk of fighting.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's going to get much more difficult from there on. But
Yeah, I just remember there would be a lot of fighting, and I kind of end up wanting to do more of the social stuff.
yeah, the social stuff is the fun part.
Yeah.
Because, every game has fighting in it, but not many games have, you have to make a choice whether you're going to go to the library and study or you're going to go to, like, the mall and flirt with the girl.
Yeah.
And you have to do both, right? Because you have to keep all your stats, like, at a kind of a level. So, like, you have to study because you don't want to get kicked out of school.
Right.
But you also have to build up your social cred because that's how you level up in, like, powers, because the people that in the school are also, like, your fighting teammates when you go into the Persona world.
Right.
So
You need
have
friends to fight.
You got to have friends to fight. You got to have a Scooby gang.
Yeah.
Or you can't,
God, if I only knew this in high school, I think I would have,
You mean you wouldn't have just hung out with me and James?
I just used, I just put all my skills into
you chose poorly.
I chose poorly.
for your fighting
But see,
squad.
if it was just the three of you, then the bond was really tight, which meant you would have had high social points if you were using those three people to fight your personas.
You would have combat.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's right.
The bonds aren't that tight.
Yeah.
we didn't really like each other all that much.
It was really a process of elimination.
It was. Well, these are the only other two people that no one hang out with. I guess I better hang out with them.
There was no one else left.
Of convenience.
Of necessity.
Those are the best kind.
Yep.
Those are the only kind I have.
It's the same relationship coal miners have with coal mine. They're killing you inside, but it's all you know.
It's black. It all ends in black lung.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Some of the
Until
necessary.
Oh, I hear Black Lung's coming back.
They're making a big comeback in West Virginia.
Yeah, that's
Well,
cool.
thank God.
I know.
They got rid of the medical care and increased the coal mining. So that's a real 1-2 punch.
I think it's.
But
I think it's all going to work out.
That made jobs for black lung cleaners.
Oh yeah, exactly. The people that sweep your lungs.
Right. The chimney sweeps. The chimney sweeps of the lung.
Yeah.
You might call them. Some people might call them pulmonary surgeons.
Yeah.
Others call them chimney sweeps of the lungs. We like to take a whimsical approach to our job descriptions here at this hospital.
Oh yeah.
They all speak in
somebody needs to
Cockney
turn the lights
accents.
Somebody needs to.
Hello,
I'll do
Governor.
it.
Today we're going to chimney sweep out your lungs.
Well, I'm just saying.
I've got a touch of small cell cancer, Mary Poppins.
It's a jolly holiday with Mary. She'll be... She's your anesthesiologist.
Can everybody hear themselves?
We call them sleepy time doctors here.
Yeah, I can hear myself fine. I don't have headphones on.
I mean,
My headphones don't reach, so...
Oh, we can scoot this over a little bit if you want.
Can we move the table
Yeah.
over? Oh, okay.
It's going to require...
if the procedure is as fun as whimsical and Whimsical as a Mary Poppins movie, I'd be down.
Absolutely.
Even though I don't have Buckle.
Have you seen the previews for the new Mary Poppins movie? The sequel?
Poppins Return.
Yeah.
With Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
I have not. I think I saw a teaser for it. I don't know if I saw the trailer.
Is there a trailer now?
Yeah, well, I think it's probably still just the You just see her for like
Yeah.
a few seconds.
Oh, then yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Lin-Manuel.
Well, they showed it in front of Christopher Robin. I've been going to the movies a lot lately.
That was
Oh,
Christopher
yeah?
Robin.
Not working. It'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
well,
Well, I mean, that's not saying anything, but-
I cry at the trailer.
Yeah,
for
no, the
Christopher Robin.
trailer alone was enough to make you cry. First of all, they played. Well, we should probably talk about this during the show because
Are we in-
I'm
are
gonna
we in
use
the
up all
show?
my
Is this
use
show?
up all my
Well, this is-
best material.
Is this the show?
This
Are
is
we-
bonus episode
This is
time.
mini-sode
It's not-
time.
It's not standing straight.
What if our minisodes are more popular than our episodes? Is that a problem that we can endure?
Before you came in, I was telling Jake I think you should put I think you should just put the mini-sode material into the regular episode because
Either that or cut up all the episodes into small mini episodes.
sometimes the mini-episode stuff is pretty funny.
I think
That'd be one way around our time issue.
Yeah.
Cut every episode into 4.
I'm not a huge
15-minute
fan, I have to
episodes.
say, of STD Wheel of Fortune. We might
No.
have to retire
It's not
that.
All right.
It's not as entertaining as we think it is.
It's not as entertaining, and it's mildly offensive in some way that I can't quite put my finger on.
Yeah, I think it's mildly. It's more than mildly
It's
offensive.
very racist. I would think is the
Is it?
word.
Is it? Probably. It's probably. I think we should retire too.
I'm fine with retiring it.
I don't think
It's not
anything
good
that you come
audio.
up at 4 a.m. and
It's funny to us, but not really funny to anybody else.
Yeah, dead.
We
All
just
right,
killed
I'll
one of
lean.
our
Can
famous
I
bits.
lean
There goes a
like
bit.
this?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I have
You
one.
got to kill your babies sometimes.
Oh man,
I like the idea of playing games. I'm just not sure that,
that
game
good?
is the right
I don't think
game.
that game
Okay.
has a lot of great audio, but it
Yeah, I
does
can
have
hear
a
you
lot
good.
of shock value initially. At least I don't know. That's something.
I think the first time we did it was funny, but we don't need to do it
It's
anymore.
diminishing returns.
There you go.
But look at here. We get
How
to
many
talk
times
about
can you say, "Oh, you got syphilis"?
Just well, let me tell you.
How many times can you get syphilis?
In that game, a
A
lot.
lot. Well, you can in life too.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking of
you-
of a funny name for a penis doctor to go along with our chimp
Our new whimsical,
Our whimsical
doctor's
name.
job.
Well,
Whimsical.
they'd be a penis sweep, right?
Yeah, I just didn't want to use sweep again. I was just trying to think of something else.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want to go back to the
Brag.
well right away. It's just like we just went there.
How are we doing, Jake?
We're doing great.
Everybody's good? Should we start the episode?
I think that would be great.
I've never heard of this one. Is this this is one of those unknown episodes?
Yeah. So, welcome, ladies
you're
and
making
gentlemen,
funny.
to another
Go ahead.
episode
Start
of.
over, Shawn. Say it again. I was talking when you started talking.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
What do you got to say? Go ahead and say it.
I was just going to say, speaking of, the last time we were here, Jake sort of mentioned our tendency to crosstalk. I really noticed it in Operation Annihilate.
I noticed it.
There was a
in an
section
episode.
where he and I were talking about something completely different from what you and Lewis were talking about.
Yeah.
And what Haley and I were saying was funny, and I don't really know what you and Lewis were talking about. Because I was listening to me and
But the tragedy of not being able to hear you guys
Right.
makes me think we should probably.
All right, we got to work out. Yeah, I noticed it in the Trapped or Paradise episode. There was a point in time where, again, it was you and were talking about something, and me and Jacob were
Cat
talking
litter.
about something else. And
I don't know who the person is, but Aaron has been very.
Aaron.
all
Yes.
right. Bleep all that out, Jake.
We haven't started the episode yet.
Yeah.
This doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
What-
Yeah.
Should we start the episode?
Go ahead, Shawn.
All right, now shut up.